how good is a team only containing players starting with the letter M? Let's find out. We are going to find out which letter in the alphabet is the best at playing hockey. Basically, we're going to make a team with every letter in the alphabet, run 3 seasons with them, and see who can win the most cups. And then, obviously, at the end, you guys get to vote for the MVP of the team to name the best player of that letter. And when we're done every letter, we can make a super team of all the letters once again. Say once again, because I've technically done that once already. Today, we're starting with probably the best letter on paper. I mean, just look at the first and second line. I don't know why Marner is above McKinnon, but I'm going to leave it how the game intends it. Starting with the letter M, we got Brad Marchand, Connor McDavid, Mitch Marner on the first line, Nathan McKinnon, Austin Matthews, and Evgeny Malkin on the second line, Marchessault, Miller, and Timo Meier on the third line, and Anthony Mantha, Jared McCann, and Andrew Mangiapane on the fourth line. Defensively, you're looking at Josh Morrissey and Cale Makar on the first line, Charlie McAvoy, Ryan McDonough on the second line, and Jake Muzzin and Josh Manson on the third line. And then for goalies, we're running Markstrom and Merzlikins. Starting kind of another theme team thing, I guess, because we're just going to do all the letters, make it its own separate thing. So I do still want you to vote for MVP, but it's technically not a theme team, it's its own thing. Year number 1, we dominate with 134 points, 65, 13, and 4 record. First in the NHL by far. Point-wise, Austin Matthews with the most with 86, McKinnon right behind him with 84. Matthews also leading in goals with 35, McKinnon with 33. So only 2 behind him. Then 28 for Timo Meier and Brad Marchand. David also dropping 31, 43 assists for 74 points, and Marner a little bit ahead of him point-wise with 76. Defenseman point-wise, it is not even close. Cale Makar, 61 points, 5 goals, 56 assists. Closest to him point-wise, McAvoy with 24. So that's the difference there. And speaking of differences, Manson and Muzzin only plus 19. The rest of the team over plus 40. Goaltending, Markstrom played 67 games, won 52 of them. So that's pretty dang good. 922 save percentage, 2.19 goals against average, and 5 shutouts. Whereas Leakins, 13 wins in 17 games played. So that's really good. He only has 2 records to his name. And by 2 records, I mean 2 losses, if I can talk correctly. 1 in regulation, 1 in overtime / shootout. A 913 save percentage, and a 2.49 goals against average. Starting with Nashville, first 3 games, I'm not too worried. This should be realistically a 16-0 run. It's probably not going to happen. The amount of times we've seen 3-peats in this game has not been a lot. But today could be another day to notch that milestone. We're up against Dallas in the second round. We do take back-to-back 3-2 losses, so I should probably bite my tongue. And we're losing 6-5, so we're down 3-1 in the series. So it's like 1 minute, I'm high on life. Next thing, we're down in the bottom, in the dumps, 1 loss away from being eliminated, but we have to lose the game for it to happen. And we still haven't. We're going to game 7. 3, 2, 1, go. Get it. We did not get it. A 3-2 loss. And so much for the 3-peat. I probably should have worried about winning the first cup before even considering a 3-peat, huh? Can't believe we actually lost, and they won the cup. We lost to Dallas. Jake Ottinger did not want to lose again. McKinnon, most points on the team in the playoffs with 14. McDavid right behind him with 12. They both had 7 goals, 5 goals from Meier, so a good showing from Meier. Matthews, 4 goals, 7 assists. Offensively, Makar, no goals, 5 assists. The most. No one really stood out on defense this time around. And we just kind of had a rough showing from our goalies, except for Merzlikins, but he only played for 1 game. Not even a full game, and he won. I don't know why we didn't keep him. 958 save percentage and a 1.12 goals against average, 53 minutes of playing time. And we're like, yeah, you did great, but we don't need to use you ever again. And then Markstrom was there, a 908 save percentage and a 2.72 goals against average. Not as good as year number 1, but in year number 2, we are on top of the NHL with a 58, 17, and 7 record, racking up 123 points. We're getting low numbers today. It's weird. I find it flip-flops. Like, I don't change anything, but not getting any 40-goal scorers. Barely even 30-goal scorers. McKinnon most points on the team with 80, tied with McDavid. Exact same stats. McDavid was +4 on the plus-minus, so he technically had the better season, but just a little bit. Looking at the penalty minutes, though, he had way more of those. But goal-wise, we're looking at Matthews and Marchand, both dropping 33 to lead the team. 44 assists for Marchand, 37 assists for Matthews. And on defense, it's once again all about Cale Makar, 55 points. Closest to him, McDonough with 25, so he's 30 points ahead. McDonough had 3 more goals, however, with 13. And then goalies, Merzlikins, not that hot this year. 16 games played, only 8 wins. 886 save percentage, 3.06 goals against average. But Markstrom, 50 wins, 69 games played. 918 save percentage, 2.29 goals against average, and 9 shutouts. No messing around. We need to win 2 cups with this team. We need to win 1 at least, right? We are 3-0 up on Minnesota. Not getting confident this time. I'm not even going to think about winning a cup until we actually lift it, as we drop the next 2 games So if this game is an L, we're going to game 7. It's not happening though. We win 4-0. Win the series 4-2. We move on to the second round where we play Colorado. Thinking this might be problematic, but we're going to learn real fast, aren't we? We win, we win, we win. Well, that's what you like to see. As long as we don't ultimate choke, which we don't, we actually sweep them. We couldn't sweep Minnesota. Don't make much sense of that, but it's fine. We're either playing Montreal or Carolina in the Stanley Cup Finals. I can't really laugh because Carolina is tied for the best overall in the game. So I can't say nothing about that, but they're going to lose to Montreal. So we might have a free cup on our hand. What? Never mind, because they choked the 3-1 lead. I just simmed the first 2 games. I'm not going to lie to you. This recording session has not been going smooth. Anyway, we're tied 1-1 in the Stanley Cup Finals. Just wanted to make a funny joke about Montreal blowing a 3-1 lead because it finally wasn't Toronto. But anyway, we win game 3. We're up 2-1 in the Stanley Cup Finals. Can we go up 3-1? No, we cannot. It's tied 2-2. So we're definitely not in territory of a free cup. We did take game 5, so we are 1 win away. Come on, give it to me. They gave it to me. We lift the Stanley Cup with a 2-0 victory over Carolina. I can't believe Montreal choked a 3-1 lead. Austin Matthews, 12 goals, 10 assists for 22 points. Brad Marchand also having 22 points, 9 goals for him. Same with McDavid. Other than that, 8 for Myers and Malkin. Then 4 seemed like the norm. No other 5-goal scorers. Defensively, Cale Makar is sticking out in the best way possible. Double over double. The second best defenseman, McAvoy and Muzzin tied for 6 points. Makar had 14. And then Markstrom was elite with an under 2 goals against average, 1.92 to be exact, and a 926 save percentage, 4 shutouts for the 16-win playoff performance, which means the Stanley Cup victory. Year number 3, 59, 18, and 5 record, finishing with 123 points. I just remembered I forgot to show the Conn Smythe winner of last year because I'm dumb. I'm just having one of those days, an especially bad one where I'm remembering everything. That's how bad I am today. Where I'm forgetting everything and I can't even talk. Connor McDavid, 97 points, drops his number in points, 37 goals, 60 assists. Austin Matthews, 45 goals to lead the team. Brad Marchand, 35, 57 assists for 92 points. McKinnon up there as well with 91. Then we drop off to the 70s, 73 for Malkin and Marner. Then we drop off to the 50s. There's definitely layers to this team. It's like an onion. Defensively, we're looking at Cale Makar with 49 points. He had 20 more than McAvoy. Makar also getting more goals with 13. McAvoy and Morrissey dropping 10. Merzlikins in the backup position, only losing 3 games. Playing 14, winning 11, a 917 save percentage, no shutouts, but a 2.27 goals against average. And then Markstrom, 915 save percentage, 2.35 goals against average, 11 shutouts. That is a lot of shutouts where I come from. He has as many shutouts as Merzlikins had wins, and then 48 wins on top of that in 69 games played. We've seen this one before. Round 1, Minnesota. Let's get it over with. Up 3-0. I'm saying the next 2 games. Last time I did that, we lost both of them. This time we win, so break the curse there, I guess. Winnipeg Jets in round number 2. Once again, beat them last time. Why not again? We lose, we win, we win. We're up 2-1. We're just breezing through it. We're up 3-1. No problems here. We win. We're moving on to the conference finals where we play Nashville. We win, we win, we win 1-0. Stanley Cup Finals bound just like that. A 12-1 record going into it. Who are we playing? Tampa Bay. Never going to stop complaining about a 3P when we don't get one with a good team. I can't believe we still only done it twice, and we've done like 50 sims. But I digress. So we got to just focus on this season. We haven't even won this cup yet. 3-2-1. We lose, we win 5-1. Here I am talking about 3Ps. We should probably focus on at least winning 2 before I can complain about the third one. But we do tie the series 2-2. That 8-1 L in game 1 is haunting me still. It makes me scared, but where you win 4-1 in game 5, you got to do this. We're up 3-2. Just go in there and close it out, baby. We do it in overtime, 2-1 victory, and we celebrate with 2 Stanley Cups out of the 3 seasons. Now I can complain about the 3P and all I want, but I've done it enough. I'm not even going to mention it anymore. 2 things before the stats. Awards. I don't really look at awards, but Vezina went to Markstrom, obviously. Markstrom also getting the William M. Jennings and the Conn Smythe. So I'm excited to see his stats. It's an absolutely insane season. He won the Conn Smythe. He won the Vezina and winning the William M. Jennings. 11-11 for 22 points for Matthews. Closest to him in goals was McDavid with 9, Malkin with 7, McKinnon with 5. Makar on defense had 18 points for second on the team, so that's probably a good thing to note as well. The closest to him on D was 7, and then after that was 4 for Manson and McAvoy and McDonough. Morrissey being the one with 7. And oh my god, here are the stats for Markstrom. Best goalie season we've probably ever seen in a sim. He had 11 shutouts in the regular season, 16-2-1 in the playoffs, 9.32 save percentage, 1.83 goals against average, 2 shutouts. And then there's Merzlikins, who played for 10 minutes, 800 save percentage, 5.54 goals against average. We don't have to talk about that, though. That is the letter M team. They're done. They win 2 out of 3 Stanley Cups. Who do you think the MVP of the squad is? Let me know down below. And also let me know what letter you want next. I'm obviously not going in alphabetical order. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Catch you in the next one. Peace out.